Hey, it's TaxQuips time from TaxMama.com. Today, TaxMama hears from David in the TaxQuips Forum with this question. He says, my mom has owned rental property for many years, and she has a tenant on one side of a duplex that has been there about 15 years. My mother has always been reluctant to raise the rent on good tenants, so this tenant is now paying less than half of what others pay for similar properties. Is my mother going to get in trouble with the IRS for not renting at or near fair market value? Well, David, I understand how she feels. Believe me, having a good tenant makes life so much easier than having to turn the unit over repeatedly, and it's a funny thing, you never get property damage from good tenants. And when the tenant lives right next door, having a good tenant like that can save your life, literally. I've seen it. I know many people who've taken that approach to their tenants, rarely ever raising their rents. This only becomes a problem with IRS when the tenant is a related party. Here's a link to explain that. If the tenant is a stranger per se, you don't have a tax issue. I don't know if you wanted me to give you an answer that would help you convince your mother to raise the rent. But if your mother is happy and is getting as much money as she wants to get, leave the situation alone. She's fine. And remember, you can find answers to all kinds of questions about reasonable expenses, unreasonable expenses, and other tax issues free. Where? Where else? At TaxMama.com.